Hey guys, and welcome back. And today we are going to start work on an enchanting table and room and everything, because if you look, I've got 45 levels which I've been gaining while doing a hell of a lot of mining, which I can show you the results of. Looking here, I've got a lot of coal and then quite a few stacks of iron and redstone. I'm going to save the gold until I can get like a decent enchant to try and get. Oh no, that wouldn't work. Oh well. Also, I've got from caving, I've got 4 name tags, lots of horse armor, lots of saddles, and I did get some mossy cobblestone from some of the some more spawners that I found. I haven't done anything with that skeleton spawner down there yet, because I'll do that in an episode and turn it into a XP farm, and to get sort of bone meal and things for doing some like terraforming. So yeah, I went to get some reeds and to make books, and if you could see here, I have been breeding cows like mad to try and get as much leather as possible so I can make a lot of books, really. That'll do. I'm gonna go in. And also I have a little chicken farm to get me some feathers and some raw chicken. But what I've done with this, as you can see, like there's water pushing the chickens all down into this corner. I'm just doing a bit of fixing on it, and I've put a bit of wood here, which doesn't need to be here. Let's see if I can get to it. I don't think I'm going to be able to from here. I'll show you the underneath of it anyway, so you can see the setup that I've done to get the eggs from in there to here. So I'll just get rid of this. Will this work? I don't want to mess with that because it'll probably destroy my redstone if water pours out of there. But basically, the eggs fall down into a hopper and then go along all these hoppers into the dropper, up into the chest, like this. And I can show you them going if I put some in here. And you can see it's got a tick that keeps going round, which pushes them into here, up into here, and builds them up in there. So it's just a manual way of, no, an automatic way, sorry, of getting eggs rather than having to keep checking up on them. As I say, I'll actually sort it out. I was doing some fiddling about underneath there to make it work proper, and I put a bit of wood to stop the water. But I think if I move that bit of wood, it might destroy the redstone, and I can't be bothered to have to try and fix it if it does. But anyway, what we're going to do then is, I think I've been having a look around, and I want to build the what the hell, enchanting room just here. So it's quite close to where we've already been building. But what I have to do is dig out a section of it to start working, really, and that'll be quite boring to watch. So what I'll do is I'll cut out, dig out the area. Dig out the area that's needed, and I will be back to show you some more bits to start building. Okay, right, I'll see you in a minute. Right, and we're back. So, one of the things I forgot to mention just before as well was this redstone setup down here. Like, I can do my fair share of redstone, but I'm not amazing yet. I still need to fiddle around with it a lot more. So I found this setup. Found this setup on YouTube. So I'll post the link to the guy who did it, so you can get the credit, because I didn't figure it out, to be honest. So anyway, back to building this. I've dug out the area of it, but we also are going to be digging down. Think about it, this will probably get in the way just here, so I'll move it back a little bit. Let's put that there. So what we need to do is to make some stone slabs, and what we want to do, just count it from here again. It needs to be 11 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right, so it is from here. So if I go get some mossy cobblestone and some normal cobblestone. And do the same on this side. New, put that like that. This will be about right. We don't want it to be the same as that side. Okay, so this is sort of the entrance way here, and then I'm going to start digging down, because it's going to be sort of, it's going to break in a second, a pyramid, not a pyramid, like a temple-ish kind of style to it. We're going along the theme, so if I've done this to the house, I'm trying to figure out what I prefer better, and I think I'm going to go with the wood. This is just hardened clay. I just want to have a fiddle around with it and see what would kind of look better, but I think the wood's looking a lot nicer together than trying to mix in the clay. It doesn't really work well. While I'm here, I'll make another shovel, because that will break in a second and I'll have to run back later. Right, back over here. It's going to be built out of stone and sandstone, which I've got some here. I did find a village and a temple over there, which I haven't actually explored yet. So I'll do that in an episode as well. We can just have a run about and see what's over there. And then I think this will be about deeper. No, one deeper, just to be sure. So get some sandstone. Right. Tomorrow is my graduation ceremony. I have just, well, actually not just, I finished quite a while ago. For some reason, our graduation ceremony is been put really sort of like a few months after our actual day of like finishing our uni course. I studied photography. Oh, why isn't this going to work? Have I 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? That's why, because it needs to be 10 wide. Yeah, I studied photography, like a bachelor's in it, and I've just going to have my ceremony tomorrow. I studied down in Cornwall in England, it's a beautiful place to go and study. Is this going to work? Right. I'll be right back. I need to go and have a count up of my test one because something's already gone wrong, and it's probably because I'm going to talk and build at the same time. So I'll be right back. Right, okay. I've had a look at my my little setup that I'd done in a creative world to figure out what it was going to look like, and this is now right. I've also decided to change these to stone bricks instead of just normal stone. Just makes it a little bit more interesting. So pretty much, if we build this up a little bit, initially the upstairs of here is not really that important. Like as I say, it's got a downstairs part to it as well, and that's where the actual tables, enchanting table is going to be. So it's going to be down here. We need to make some cobblestone steps in a little while. We've got to take out all of this. So yeah, what I was talking about was graduating tomorrow. For some reason, it's like months after we've actually finished our course. So I'm back down in Cornwall now. I've been for a few days. I'm also meant to be doing a job down here. It was commissioned to take some photographs, and I came down to Cornwall because I thought it would be a lot cheaper for me to be able to do the work down here as well, because after we graduate from our uni, we were able to use the facilities with discount, which is really useful. But it's at the moment it's not going very well. The clients are being quite frustrating, and I'm not able to. I haven't actually taken any photographs yet. The deadline was the Friday just gone, because this should go up today, which is Monday. And yeah, they're being quite undecisive about everything that they want. I keep giving them sort of ideas about, what do you think of this and what do you think of this, but they sort of initially they quite like the idea, and then I'll be getting everything set up and ready, organising people, and then they come back around and say no, we don't like it anymore. You need to change this or you need to change that, which is very frustrating, because I'm spending all my time sort of organising people for them to come along and say no, it's not good enough anymore. But it then falls back on me for everyone that I've organised, because it makes me look bad, and it's getting to a point now where I don't think I'm going to be able to do these photographs for these people. I would love to, but at this rate, I don't think that it can be possible, which is really annoying. But yeah, it's nice to be back down in Cornwall nonetheless. I think I've been down here for about a week now, and it sort of, I don't know, I live in London usually, so coming back down to Cornwall is quite a nice little change, and getting out of the hustle and bustle of the place. But yeah, anyway, what I'm doing right now is just, as I say, I've just built like sort of the stairway down and this is where the actual enchanting room will be. So I just need to dig all this bit out and make it the right size. But I sort of worked out a little sort of plan using some redstone to make, rather than just boring sort of simple easy place where you just walk down, you have to walk onto a pressure plate which turns on some lights and reveals the bookcases for you, so when you're away from the building it's dark and it's also hidden. And it's sort of, I don't know, it's a bit more interesting than just a simple easy room, and that's what I want to try and do, is make sort of things a little bit more interesting and try and like teach myself some more stuff about how I can sort of play the game. So I'm just going to place a marker for where, that's where the enchanting table will be. So the books will be going around sort of here, kind of thing. But this might take me a little while to just sort of plan out and do, and I don't want to make this video extremely long. So what I will probably do is cut it here and finish off most of it, and then I can show you what I'm meaning by using redstone to sort of power the room. Sorry that it's a bit of choppy, this episode. It's because I'm going to have to cut out and build sort of a lot of the place, but hopefully it won't be like this for all the time. All of my episodes will just be sort of ones where I'm trying to do sort of big builds. So yeah, I will come back at the end and show you what it looks like to give you a feel. Okay, right, well, see you in a little bit. Okay, I have finally finished the enchanting room. There's still well, I say finally finished, I have to do a tiny little bit more to it, but for the most part it is completely done. I'm just going to make a sword so I can enchant that as well. What am I looking for? Wood. I've got plenty of wood. Right, I need to do that. Sword. Okay. So I'll show you what it looks like. And wow, there it is. So, you know, it's quite sort of a simple kind of thing. Got some redstone lamps in the corner, which does mean I've been to the Nether, but there's, you know, I've spawned in a pretty bad place. I had to go hunting for glowstone, which is quite annoying. But yes, so you come down here, step on some pressure plates, and there you go. What comes up? See, I still need some more. Like, it already reaches 30 with what it is. Like, these ones I think are pretty much unnecessary, but I put them in anyway. I'll show you what the setup is. It's pretty simple, really. Have I got a redstone? Yes. What I'll do. So basically, when you walk in, walk on the pressure plate. It activates the redstone either underneath there or there. Sends a signal that way and this way, which goes all the way around to some more lamps. And then it also sends a signal up here, which goes around, again, just the same, to some sticky pistons, and to this redstone lamp, which gives really all the light. Like, these ones aren't really necessary anymore, but I can't be bothered to remove them. So I might do something a bit different, try and work on this lighting here to sort of make it a little bit more ambient down below, but I haven't sort of got around to that just yet. So yeah, that's it really. Pretty quick and simple to sort of to set up. There's no real messing about. So I thought for the last little bit on this episode, what do I need? On this episode would be to enchant some stuff and hopefully get something quite decent. Just put that bit in as well. Okay, so let's put 30 levels on here and get efficiency 3. Pretty crap for 30 levels, really, but oh well. And just throw 17 on here if we're able to. There we go. Sharpness 2, pretty good. I'll have that. Right, well, yeah, as I say, it took me a little while. It's taken me so long to get all these books. Waiting for reeds to grow, it's just painful. And I've slaughtered nearly all of my cows. But yeah, all done now. Next episode, we will probably go on a little explore. I'll go to the desert temple and things over there, just so we can have a little explore and see what the surrounding areas look like. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this series, please like, comment and subscribe down below. It would mean a lot. Helps my ratings and everything. So yeah, thanks very much. I'll see you later. Bye.